All right, we are getting back on the road on our way to Colesville, I think Colesville, Washington. But we are leaving. This is the Kalispel Casino area resort. Really nice, super nice area. Never knew. I didn't even know it was here. It looks fairly new. But it's almost too bad they don't have a hotel. But you can rent cabins over here in the RV park. So maybe someday they'll put a hotel in. They got 24-hour ice vending back there. Yeah, super. Oh, they have a tobacco walk-up window or drive-up window too. Super nice. The RV park is huge. Yeah, I would definitely stay here. It's not, I don't know if it's super level, unfortunately. I need to bring my blocks. That RV looks like they had a fire in their water heater. I don't know how that happens. I don't understand that. Their outside of their RV is singed by the vent. Like, are people turning it on and there's no water and then it just heats up? And I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, I hope I never have that happen. But not sure where we're going to end this video. Colesville is, the way we're taking it is 64 miles. So, actually, maybe this might be the start of a new video. And if it is, we are leaving the Kalispel Casino resort area and driving north on Highway 20. I just wasn't paying attention to how far we've driven since we got into Washington, unfortunately. There is no shoulder on this road, and it's a sharp drop off to the ditch. Now I see why the speed limit's 55. Wouldn't it be pretty going into that in any car, let alone an RV? Somebody didn't slow down. There's a cross there, unfortunately. It's too bad. I do feel like I'm in the middle of nowhere, though. I think once I start going east or west again, I won't feel so isolated, but getting that feeling of being out here all alone, far from home, like I'm going the wrong direction is what it is. And I kind of am, but I want to do Highway 20. I also am ready to get home. The question is, can I get home in 12 hours from now? You know, which would be 600 miles of driving. I think I can. I'm gonna try, I think. dark until like 9:30. So we're gonna give it a shot. See all kinds of fun roads for the truck out here so far. Looks like it'd be a blast. Try the window down. I'm gonna turn the air off. It just gets way too cold. It's kind of in that transition zone between, you know, too hot or too cold. Can't get it just right. Pontoon boat. Haven't seen too many of them on the road. Might be the first one. My little side window had those flapper things on it, so you can just, you know, flap it open instead of rolling down your window. Instead, it's just a solid little piece of glass. You can't open it or close it. You can't do anything with it. Bug splatter. That might be in my field of view. We'll let it dry. Zoe doesn't mind the window down. Actually, I should roll the other window down. She doesn't, yeah, she doesn't like the air blowing on her. I'll put this one down. metal. Had it all cleaned up. Not really sure. Wow, this is kind of neat in here. Like a train track. over the railroad tracks. So I think that tells me they do not use this railroad track. There's another tree over the railroad track. It must be abandoned. It's too bad it's not a rail trail yet. So we have 19 miles and we turn west again. There was a little shortcut way to go, but I want to stick on Highway 20. Deer crossing, 3 miles. Oh, there's the river, so neat. I can't believe how massive that river is. It must be dammed. It must be, like, this must be part of a lake at this point. Lodge. That looks really neat. Wow, it looks nice. And it has cell phone service. I would totally stay there. Especially if they have RV spots. I gotta find out. So what I want to do with the truck is actually stop at some of those places with the truck. You know, and ask them and find out. Instead of just driving up with the RV. Do some serious scouting. And I told my wife, I said, I'm going to have a notebook and I'm going to write down every single potential place we could stay and what it costs. And even like what season they're open if they're seasonal. I really want to get serious about having an idea of where to go instead of just, you know, guessing or looking on Google Maps and not knowing what we're getting into. I want to try and avoid having campgrounds with no cell service, you know, or unlevel spots. And that's what you get if you book them without seeing them online. But you have to sometimes, you know. Wow. The river is awesome. Eventually Highway 20 has a shoulder. It's not the funnest driving with no shoulder. Burn ban here starts early. I wonder when it went into effect. I mean, it's only June 13th and they already have a burn ban. We'll have another month. We'll have another 4 to 6 weeks before we have a burn ban. That sucks if you live out here. Of course, things don't grow that fast, so you don't have to worry about cutting stuff down and making burn piles. I'm going out on the river. I'll be back in a few days. You know, have a boat you could sleep on, like you could sleep on a pontoon boat. You know, how cool would that be? Like, have a cooler, you have food, water. Oh my gosh, the deck at that house, their chairs overlooking the river. Just so peaceful, some of these houses, they look. Yeah, that's the way to go, I'm telling you. One of these damned Washington rivers is the way to go. Get a house along and have a boat. Something called the Water Trail, right? Public fishing. Mobile home area. Wow, this is so pretty. Oh, I should stop here, but next time I see a pull out like that, I will have to stop, if there is one. I mean, the camera's picking it up, but I kind of want to get video for my vlog part of this too. This is incredible. I gotta start asking at the beginning of my videos, like, there's people that subscribe and then they unsubscribe, and I know some of them are they're trying to get a sub for a sub. You know, they have a channel and they want me to subscribe to their channel, and a lot of times they have no intention of staying. You know, sometimes they will if I subscribe, but I'm not going to do that. I don't do that, sub for a sub. It doesn't help me out. YouTube doesn't like that either. But if you're not doing that and you subscribe and then you decide not to, let me know why. I'm just curious. You know, if I could do something different, I will. But if you just don't want to watch a driving channel, I understand. Or if you don't want to watch a hiking channel, I understand. But let me know, because, you know, if I can do something to make it better, I will. Like, I want to get a drone someday, but that's not for the driving videos. Yeah, just let me know. It might help me out. But I'll start mentioning that at the beginning of my videos, so, you know, people that only watch the first 30 seconds will, or minute, will hopefully leave me a comment. come off nice. Huh. Resort? Oh, resort area. RV resort. Wow. Oh, that looks nice. They have cabins you can rent. This is the Ruby Creek Lodge Bed and Breakfast. And they have RV spots. Super nice. All kinds of resorts right here. Wow, that's a nice, you want to be like kind of secluded, not with a lot of people, that's it. So we have 9 miles till we start going west. I like how they did the road. They just put asphalt down where the tire grooves are and leveled it out, got rid of any potholes and cracks instead of doing the entire road. I wonder how easy that is to do that. I mean, it looks kind of neat, the effect. Wow, that's a sharp corner. Service. I can't believe it. This area, I mean, this is just beautiful. I don't remember driving along an area like this anywhere in the country. How you have the trees, the river, the mountains. I mean, it's just really neat. And it's very secluded. Definitely need to get gas in Colesville. Pretty sure it's Colesville with an S. To see what Canada looks like to the north of this part of Washington and Idaho. Yeah, I think next year I hope we can go to Canada without, you know, any questions asked. You know, hopefully COVID is done. Follow a river when we turn west, or if we just drive through valleys. dry forest, which most people don't really ever see. Like, I never come out here. I don't consider it the same as the Eastern Cascades either, because that's just totally different. That's like a high altitude dry side of the mountain forest. This is a lower altitude continuous giant forest. I like it though. I like the smaller trees. I like the look of it. Hoping I get out of the bug area once I get away from this river. There's some big bugs here. Need to check the wiper fluid. Yeah, there's not a lot of towns along here, this section for sure. So I think there's a town where I turn left, and I will end this video there. Miles. Wow. They're out there weed whacking. That guy had a gas one. He had this pole started, it looked like. I do not miss that. None of my stuff is pole start. All electric. Excuse me. Yawning again. Oh, I'm getting warm. I think I need to turn the AC on. Kind of looking forward to when I get to the point today I don't have to film anymore and just have some music on. I haven't had music on for 2 weeks because YouTube won't let me, you know. Copyright. That's too bad too. I mean, I wish there was an easy way around that, where you could basically click a button say if I use copyrighted music, you know, you could split any money you make 50-50. You know, I'd be fine with that. Because I'm not making any money, so, you know, copyright doesn't really matter. And I'll never make tons of money, ever. So in reality, it really doesn't matter. But I wish they had that button, you know, like, I'll split it with you 50-50, anything I make. Because half of it is my video, half is your music, you know. I should suggest that. Because instead, I think YouTube does something, but I also think it looks down upon you, even though it does basically give the owner money somehow. I don't know how much.
Next left to stay on Washington 20 West.
Border crossing, 27 miles ahead, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Wow. So I have. Oh, this is Tiger. Look at the cute little store. Wow. Well, thanks for watching. We're going to end this video in Tiger, Washington.